Yo, I did not know Your Body is a Wonderland by John Mayer was about Andy Cohen. Well, maybe it wasn't about Andy Cohen, but did you know they was So initially when I heard this, I was all like, oh, this can't be true. But Perez Hilton had confirmed something in his 2020 memoir, and we're gonna get into that. But if you like good stories, make sure you check out this next book. If you guys are looking for a great read, make sure you guys pick up Lady D, Love, Lies, and Him by author Denetria Gibson. The book is available on Amazon right now. Follow main character Shy as she figures out her new life without Calvin. And if you enjoy part 1, then go ahead and get you a copy of part 2 and 3 available on Amazon now. Andy Cohen and John Mayer have been friends for years. As we know, John Mayer was there at his concert, has been there on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. Also, Andy Cohen has been to plenty of John Mayer's concerts, and they're always seen together. Now, I hate that misconception that a gay man and a straight man can't be friends. However, do they buy homes together? It was reported by Radar Online that John Mayer and Andy Cohen are looking for a joint home together in the Hamptons. Now, I don't know how many best friends look for homes together. Now, it didn't say investment property. It said that they're looking for a home together. So I went back and looked at some of their old clips together and stuff like that, or pictures. From what I can tell, and mind you, I didn't finish college, but I did study a little bit about body language. Their body language is very flirtatious, but it definitely seems like there's a lot more that meets the eye. I mean, you guys seen that picture where Andy Cohen's mom is steaming John Mayer's shirt, right? How many mothers just do that for a quote-unquote friend? There's also a post on Andy Cohen's Instagram where he has a picture with Ed Sheeran, John Mayer, and Bon Jovi. And he says, one of these things are not like the other. Now, simply, he could just be saying that he's not a musician, as the other three obviously are. However, there's one more thing that I want to point out about this whole Andy Cohen, John Mayer situation. Andy Cohen is even on record saying that he's in love with John Mayer. Now, for me, you don't become in love with a friend. You have love or you love a friend, but you're not in love with them. You can only be in love with your partner. Now, let's go ahead and get into this whole Perez Hilton, John Mayer makeout session and how Jessica Simpson was possibly turned on by this. In Perez Hilton's memoir, TMI, My Life in Scandal, he details a story about when he made out with John Mayer at an MTV New Year's Eve special. Perez says, quote, John leaned in close and pushed his tongue into my mouth, and before I knew what was happening, he was full on making out with me. Then he says, for a moment I was completely paralyzed, but then I decided to play along. John groaned quietly as he kissed me, but I was trying to work out what was going on. Not long after, he leaned back on the couch with a satisfied look on his face. So Jessica Simpson is there. He says he turned and gazed affectionately at Jessica, who didn't seem to know whether she was incredibly embarrassed or really turned on. Then he says, after that, she sat with her head bowed and began massaging his dick with one hand. Perez Hilton also details that John Mayer is a fan of gay adult entertainment as well too, and he even knows some adult entertainers as well. Now, I do want to say John Mayer has not came out and denied this or said anything. He hasn't tried to sue Perez Hilton, so I'm gonna take this as true in the words of Perez Hilton. And who knew Jessica Simpson was a freak? But anyway, you guys, what are your thoughts about this whole John Mayer, Andy Cohen situation? And also, what was revealed in Perez Hilton's book? Let me know in the chat. Definitely would love to discuss this later. Thank you guys for watching. Deuces, everybody.